NASCAR's landscape is shaping up to become very, very interesting. And it all started with one announcement. Ram Trucks is officially returning to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in 2026. For the first time in over a decade, a new manufacturer is entering the grid. And this isn't just about new engines or flashy liveries. This is about a culture shift, a new era, one that could bridge the gap between traditional motorsport fans and a whole new generation of digital native gearheads. At the center of this movement, none other than Cletus McFarland, a YouTube icon, real-world racer, and a man who's become one of the most talked-about names in grassroots motorsports. But before we dive into McFarland's potential leap into NASCAR, let's talk about the bigger picture. Ram's comeback is a massive move. They've been gone from NASCAR since Dodge pulled out after the 2012 season. For years, fans and insiders have speculated about their return. Now it's confirmed. Starting in 2026, Ram Trucks will re-enter the Craftsman Truck Series, becoming the fourth manufacturer alongside Ford, Chevrolet, and Toyota. This isn't just a symbolic return, it's a statement. Ram wants to redefine its image, moving beyond just being the truck for ranchers or contractors. They're positioning themselves as a performance powerhouse, embracing horsepower, adrenaline, and cultural relevance. And they're not doing it quietly. To celebrate their return, Ram didn't just put out a press release. They mounted their new race truck on a custom-built trailer, towed by a Ram 5500, and performed a massive red, white, and blue burnout on the front stretch at Michigan International Speedway. This was more than marketing. It was a rallying cry. Leading the charge is Tim Kuniskis, the man responsible for launching Dodge's legendary Hellcat and Demon muscle cars. Now CEO of Ram, Kuniskis made it clear, this return to NASCAR isn't about following the pack. It's about standing out, telling bold stories, and reigniting excitement in America's motorsport. But no comeback is complete without a face. And this is where Garrett Mitchell, better known as Cletus McFarland, enters the picture. Sources familiar with the situation and documents reviewed by multiple media outlets suggest that McFarland is in active discussions to join Ram's NASCAR truck team as early as 2026. Some reports even indicate he's already listed as a brand ambassador and potential driver. For those unfamiliar, McFarland is far from your average YouTuber. He's a self-made media empire with over 4.4 million YouTube subscribers, 2.6 million Facebook followers, and a highly engaged fan base on TikTok and Instagram. His videos feature everything from drag racing and burnout contests to full-on race builds and event hosting. But in 2024, he took things up a notch. He began competing in the ARCA Menard Series, NASCAR's fourth tier. Since his debut at Daytona in February, McFarland has made 3 ARCA starts with Rhett Jones Racing, scoring 2 top 10 finishes and a best result of 9th. He's also raced at Talladega and Charlotte, gaining a valuable seat time and credibility. And NASCAR has noticed. During his ARCA races, NASCAR featured his in-car camera live on their official YouTube channel, drawing tens of thousands of concurrent viewers. That kind of exposure is unheard of for a rookie ARCA driver, but McFarland isn't just another rookie. He's potentially NASCAR's version of Jake Paul, a polarizing, digital-savvy figure capable of drawing millions of eyeballs to every race he's in. That's exactly what NASCAR needs. The sport has been fighting an uphill battle for years. TV ratings are down, the average fan age is creeping higher, and despite rule changes and new race formats, NASCAR has struggled to truly connect with the younger, tech-savvy audience that now consumes sports content online, on demand, and through creators, not cable. McFarland may be the answer, a driver who not only races but documents the entire experience, from the garage to the grid, in a way no traditional driver ever has. Imagine watching a full race weekend unfold from the perspective of a driver who's also a content creator. It's compelling, authentic, and most importantly, shareable. If Ram is serious about using its return to build emotional connections with fans, Cletus McFarland is the perfect match. He's raw, he's entertaining, he's relatable, and he brings with him a built-in audience larger than NASCAR's own YouTube following. Now keep in mind, nothing has been officially confirmed. Ram has filed their application to enter the series in 2026, and McFarland has not yet disclosed his plans for next season. But the pieces are lining up. Media reports suggest that Ram plans to launch with 4 to 6 trucks in 2026, and celebrity involvement, including endorsements and possible team ownership, is part of their expansion strategy. One potential team involved in the deal? GMS Racing, a well-known name that shut down operations at the end of 2023. Rumors suggest they could return as a key partner in Ram's new effort. If true, it would mark a significant revival of a competitive outfit with experience at the top levels of the Truck Series. Meanwhile, other names are floating around as well. Actor and racer Frankie Muniz, who has also been racing in ARCA, is another possible addition to the Ram roster. And there's even speculation that Dodge, Ram's sibling brand under Stellantis, could rejoin the Cup Series by 2027 or later. Honda, too, is reportedly considering a NASCAR entry, though their timeline is unclear. All of this points to a possible renaissance for manufacturer diversity in the sport, something we haven't seen since Toyota joined the Truck Series back in 2004. So what does this all mean for fans? For one, Ram's return gives loyal owners a team to root for. No longer will Ram truck drivers have to cheer for a Ford or Chevy on race day. They'll have their own horses in the race, literally. It also means fresh rivalries, new talent, and potentially a new kind of racing content, one driven not just by engines, but by engagement. It opens the door for drivers from outside NASCAR's traditional ladder, like NHRA's Matt Hagan or stars from the NASCAR Canada Series, to make appearances or full-time runs. But perhaps most exciting of all is what this could mean for the future of NASCAR media. If McFarland does sign on as a part-time or full-time Truck Series driver, it wouldn't just be a racing story, it would be a marketing revolution, a signal that NASCAR is ready to embrace influencers as more than fans or commentators. They're ready to put them behind the wheel. And that could lead to a wave of digitally connected drivers, new fan bases, and fresh energy in the sport, something NASCAR desperately needs to stay relevant in today's media landscape. 2026 could be a tipping point, the moment when the line between digital stardom and racing pedigree disappears, the moment when a viral burnout becomes just as important as a podium finish, and the moment when Ram Trucks, a returning giant, helps NASCAR take its boldest step into the future yet. So what's next? If the rumors hold true, Cletus McFarland isn't just joining the Truck Series, he might redefine it.